Well, EFF is very concerned about freedom, and we're very concerned about future generations.
I'm Jonathan Bechtel, and I'm an attorney with the Evergreen Freedom Foundation.
For America to be strong, for America to have a future, for us to pass on the American dream to the next generation.
Informed, empowered, and engaged citizens are the lifeblood of liberty.
The State Auditor's Office has done a phenomenal job this year in the release of their various performance audits. So far, they've released about 9 different audits, and they've identified over $3 billion in cost savings for taxpayers at just over $7 million.
We believed all along that citizens of this state are going to play a very important role in our conducting performance audits, where previously we had been the only state in the country with a law on the books that prevented this office from doing any performance audits. And now, after the passage of Initiative 900, a little more than 2 years ago, we've got probably the biggest, strongest performance audit program in the nation.
I truly believe the best way for us to have accountability is to do audits. And we're beginning to find that there are places where we can be more efficient. They've also discovered a lot of areas where maybe we shouldn't be doing some of the things that we're doing, and we're not getting the results we should be getting. So it's a good tool.
In fact, with at least one of our major performance audits not even being focused on cost or saving taxpayer money, but on public safety and patient safety, when we did a performance audit with the Department of Health, even with that one factored in, our return on investment is $9 to 1.
The performance audits have identified some really startling findings. In particular, the Port of Seattle audit has been the biggest news winner by far. The port lacks cost controls and accountability. They're not enforcing basic contract requirements. There's all kinds of the potential for fraud that's going on, so much so that, as most of you have probably heard, the U.S. Attorney's Office has announced that they are going to do a criminal investigation into the audit findings.
Well, I would encourage citizens to do a few things. First of all, continue to stay in contact with us. That means an awful lot. I mean, that's who we work for. We want to hear from citizens and people all around the state. But for people in this state, people all across Washington, to contact their legislators and really talk about a couple things. One is take these audits seriously, hold agencies and individuals accountable, and then provide the follow-up, whether that follow-up means legislative changes, effects in departmental budgets, whatever that might be, but that follow-up is essential. And then also to communicate to their legislators how important they believe and how valuable they believe this performance audit program to be, and it really is.